Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. It is 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, and I am done trading. So today we traded the E-mini S&P 500 futures. I started during the UK open, their stock market that opens around 3 a.m. So I kind of just played the overall trend. I used my key price levels and I used technical analysis for all 4 of my trades. So we went 4 for 4. I'm going to go over each trade with you. It's very, quick scalp trades. Nothing was very long. I got in, got out, mostly on the same candle, but I'll go over exactly why my overall, bias was for the downside until we started to see a bottom bounce. And then I went long on my last contract. So that's what's great about, trading a futures contract. It's so easy to trade both ends of it really, really quickly. So, and the market does change pretty quickly. So it's good to have that, available. So here we go. And we did get the bounce. So I'm sharing the screen here with you guys. And this was the bounce right here off this key level. And I'm going to show you where these lines come from and why I trade from these key price levels. And also this trend line that you see here is really, really key. And I'm going to get into that right here in a second. So I just want to show you guys. So we're up $400. Each point on the contract is $50. So we got 4 points. The 4 points on the S&P 500 equals to be $200. That's, a good aim for me. I usually like to aim for around, anywhere from 2, 3, 4 points is a good day. I'm sitting here, right, in a nice air-conditioned house. I'm not working hard. I'm not, busting my ass out in the 100-degree weather. I'm clicking some buttons. Now, it's obviously not that easy. I'm not trying to say it's easy. Day trading is extremely difficult, but what makes it easier are these key levels. So we're going to go back and I'm going to pull you back to the 10-day. Now, 10-day, I'm just going to zoom in to the last 4 trading days. And this is where I come up with my major levels. My major levels that I have found in the past have been support or resistance. So, and then also where we opened the previous day and where we closed the previous day. Also the high of the previous day, and also the Globex high of the pre-market. Now, the Globex, that just means the trading overnight. So we're here in the States. This product trades all through the Asian market, all through the London, the UK, the Australian. It trades globally. So that's the Globex high that we hit at 2 o'clock in the morning. So then after I have these key levels on my chart, that's when I go in to my 1 day, 1 minute to take advantage of the day trading, the scalping. I scalp from this chart. So looking at the day, let me just zoom in here, and you can obviously see that trend line that I drew. but I'm going to just show my trades. I was short biased because I saw that the UK market traded down. So not down a lot, but after the Asian market was up so much, that gave us that Globex high. And then the UK, the London Open, made our futures go down. So we were in a descending pattern, a very clear descending pattern. I drew out a trend line. I love trend lines when I'm looking at the overall index. So we have a trend line here, and I just took my shorts on the trend line for low risk, high reward type of entries. Now, when I'm scalping and when I'm in pre-market, I'm more working on a 1-to-1 ratio, and I'm trying to be very accurate. You can't really do a 1-to-1 on the futures over the long time and actually trading during market hours, because, you know, if you're just doing a 1-to-1, your accuracy has to be really, really high. So I usually like to shoot for, you know, risking 1 to make 2, like something like that. So anyway, going in, we were shorting off this trend line. You can see here very clear that this trend line was very much in play all through our pre-market session. At 8:30 in the morning, we see this candle here. This candle is a very bullish candle. It's a candle that goes down and closes basically at the high of that 1 minute. And you can see after that, price just rocketed up. So then we got the burst up to the previous close. So the futures likes to gravitate towards these levels. And that's why I have these levels on my chart. So I know, okay, if we break this trend line, odds are price wants to get back to the 45.25 area. So that's what happened here. The market opened and price comes down. Now I wait it out. I don't just jump in right away. The first 30 minutes or so of the market is really, really tough to trade. And your odds of getting chopped up and stopped out are pretty high. So what you're going to want to do is wait until you can see a very clear area of a potential bounce. And that's what we have here. If you guys can see these candles, all of these have these long tails attached to them. This is a very bullish, you know, candle pattern, a chart pattern right here that is suggesting to me, you know what? We have a lot of buyers down here at our previous open because price likes to gravitate towards it. We also have a trend line here from the morning. This is a very high conviction, many confluences for a potential for a reversal. And that's what I did here. I took one contract in the same minute and sold it in the same minute. And then we came back down to test this area again. A lot of times before price decides to go somewhere, it likes to test that. So it'll give a big burst up. People will get long and then it'll drop on them and they'll get stopped out. And then it'll go long again and then retest it again. This is just ironing things out at the bottom. Quick scalps you could take here until you break these previous levels that you start to see, you know, developing. Once it breaks these levels, well, you know, then, yeah, now you're starting to really show signs that the market is reversing. There's potential for it to come back down, you know, to test and then make its way up. Now, I can't see the future. I use charts to give me the best probability for success. That's all we do when we day trade. We're looking for an edge, something to give us a better probability of success. So that's what I did here. 4 for 4, made $200 before 10 o'clock in the morning. Learn technical analysis, especially if you're trading the SPY or if you're trading any index, even stocks. Learn technicals, learn where there's key areas that you're going to see support and resistance. So I run a free Discord. You could go in, check it out. Every morning I post these levels that I showed you on our Discord and also over on Twitter. So you're more than welcome. Come in, join the group. It's a great group. Highly recommend. Good people in there. Everybody is just bouncing strategies off each other, different stocks that somebody sees that maybe others don't. It's nice to trade in a community. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Hit the thumbs up for me if you did, and I will see you back on the next one. Take care, everyone.